Welcome
Alright,
back
now
to
welcome to
another
night
pivotal
3.
night of your
This night is
thriving
quite a
new
bit
career,
easier
where
than
you get to really
night
ask
2 with
yourself,
only
what am I doing with
2
my life? What would my
segments to
friends
it.
say? And most
A lot of people
importantly,
consider this night to
will I
be
ever see my
harder than
family
night 2
again?
because of
We
the
understand the
original
stresses of a
strategy
new
for it,
job,
but
and we're here
with
for
newer
you. To
strategies,
help you
this
reach
night
a more
is
stable and relaxing frame of
probably
mind, we
as
offer
easy as
several
night
musical
1.
selections to
Maybe a
help
bit
make
harder
this
actually, since
elevator
you
ride
can
as
die on this
relaxing
night
and
compared to night
therapeutic
1.
as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent. Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage. Great, it looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important. Great, it looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora,
Now
Funtime
we are in
Foxy is
Funtime
motion
Auditorium,
activated.
Funtime Foxy
For this
segment of the night.
reason, it's
This,
important to
this
keep the
segment used to be
room
much
dark,
harder,
as
as
to
the
not
original
accidentally
strategy
activate
was
her.
to
You
hold,
have been
hold
provided with a
forward,
flash beacon.
and spam
Use
the
it if
flash
you need to
beacon
get
and
your
stop
bearings
moving if you
and
saw
to ensure you
Foxy,
don't
but
bump
the
into
strategy was
anything.
pretty inconsistent.
However, use
The
it as
newer strategy and
sparingly as
much more efficient
possible.
strategy is to do the exact
Proceed
same thing
forward to
that you
reach
did
the
to
parts
Ballora.
and service
Spam
room.
W without ever holding it. It does the exact same thing to Foxy, where he'll just never be able to move. Now we are in the repair room to repair
Motion
Funtime
trigger
Freddy.
parts and
Pretty
service.
much nothing's
Great
really going to
job
happen
reaching
for the
parts and
for the
service. It seems
first
that
half of this
Funtime
section.
Freddy is
You
out
just
of
want to listen
power,
to hand
which
units
should make your
instructions.
job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it. Great! Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it. Great! Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye. Great! Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose. Good job! The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module
Now
from the
for the
chest
tricky
cavity.
part. After you
Great
take Freddy's
work.
power
You
module
will
out,
now be
Panjuna will ask
required
you to
to
take
remove the
Bonbons
secondary
out by
power
clicking the button
module from the
underneath his bow
Bonnie
tie.
hand puppet.
But Bonbon will not be on
Press the
Freddy's hand
large
anymore,
black
and he'll be
button
running
beneath
around the room.
Bonnie's bow tie to
Now, in
release
order
the
to get
power
him,
module.
you're going to want to go move your cursor to one of the corners and wait there for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then slowly move up to one of Freddy's shoulders. And if you see Bonbon climbing up one of them, you're going to want to wait for him to fully climb up, and then very quickly hit his button before he runs away. If he is not on Freddy's shoulder, go back to another corner for another 5 to 10 seconds and try again. If you take too long to hit the button and Bonbon sees you, he'll run away again, and if you fail to get him about 3 to 4 times, he'll probably kill you.
Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Now there is a scripted death for this part, so just run forward until that happens. There's no reason to do the normal strategy as it's completely pointless here.
Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. More. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step. What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down. Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction. Well, hey, I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps.
there's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other? It's very important. But Laura never learns. But I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend. I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
The strategy for Night 4 is
I'd
very
recommend
simple.
that you keep the spring locks wound up.
I highly recommend using
Your
a
breathing and
stopwatch
your heartbeat
so that you
are
can track the
causing them
night
to
and
come
track when you
loose.
should start changing up your strategy.
You don't
First, let's
want
talk about the
them to
mini
get
arena
too
attacks.
loose.
Every now and again, you'll see one either climbing up the right or left side. You're not going to want to shake them off immediately. You're going to want to wait till the one on the right is either at the top, or wait for the one on the left to be halfway up before you click A and D to shake them both off. And there will also be some coming through the middle, but the middle ones don't actually do anything. They're just meant to scare you. Now let's talk about the spring locks, which I have a very good pattern for. For the first 2 minutes of the night, you're going to want to wind them up all the way, 100% of the time, to 100%. And you do the mini arenas, as I said, you should be fine doing this. After 2 minutes have passed, you're going to want to start winding them to around 75% or 3/4 of the way. Then, keep doing that till the next wave of mini arenas. After you've shaken off the next wave of mini arenas, start winding them to about 55 to 60%. Then keep doing that till the next wave of mini arenas. Then after that wave of mini arenas, you're going to want to start winding them to around 25 to 15% until about 10 seconds, until you're about 10 seconds away from completing the night, which is about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And then you're just going to want to wind them a couple takes at a time, just because they'll be going way too fast and be way too low to really do a pattern. And that is the entire strategy. If you're still confused, you can use this to help you if you need help remembering when to change patterns. And that's it. It's a lot simpler.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
As the moon rises, so also rises the tension between scorn lovers.
Clara, it's not my baby.
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame, Clara. Like I haven't heard that a million times.
Okay, well, how's this? I'm taking the car.
The joke's on you. It's a rental.
Well, the joke's on you. I set the thermostat to 90 before I left.
Good. I like it warm.
Good, because I also set the house on fire.
How will it all end? The passion, the tension, the intrigue. Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Daddy isn't watching.